Que pasa, mi amigos? It is Nino here, and today I wanted to go over some sales that I saw in the eShop that just looked too good to pass by. And with these videos, I like to try to keep it around the $20 range and below, but there's a couple games on there that will kind of go over that, and I'm going to start with the highest that is on the list, and that would be the Grand Theft Auto Definitive Edition. Now in this, you get Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. When this released at $59.99, it was a broken mess. Thank God they did a lot of work to it, and they're far more playable now. I would think that at this point, for the price that it is now, it's definitely worth it. It is on sale, 33% off, $39.99. So you're looking at about $13 per game, and I think that's fair. And they've definitely put in the work, so they're playable, and they're worth your time now. The other one that I'm going to say that clocks in at $27.99 is Valkyria Chronicles, the complete edition. Now this one, you get the bundle of Valkyria Chronicles 4 and Valkyria Chronicles. These games are amazing. If there's even a part of you that likes like RTS, tactic kind of games, this is it. Like, I put so many hours into this game. It's got a lot of like the fantasy anime aspect of it, but then it has like real world military situations as well. I absolutely love these games. They're well worth your time, your money, and it's one of those like bang for your buck. You're gonna put in probably at least 100 hours between the two of these games, and you're gonna enjoy every aspect of it. Now they are a little bit difficult towards the end. They're so much fun. The story is really good. Well worth your time, and definitely worth your money. If you're a JRPG fan, there's two classic titles that are on sale for 50% off right now at $9.99, down from $19.99, and they are Tales of Espera and Nino Coone. Now, if you've never played either one of these games, they are incredibly long. I mean, we're talking easy 60, 70 hours, and they have amazing stories. Like each individual, they're two very different games, very different characters. In Tales of Espera, you play kind of a hotshot guy, maybe in his 20s, who's kind of a mercenary, does what he wants, kind of has a little bit of a badass attitude to him, and ultimately you form this team to save the world. There's so much more to it than that, but I'm trying to hurry up. And Nino Coone it's really sad, honestly. Like, the beginning of it is very depressing and sad, but you do play a little boy, his mother's fallen ill, and you go into this other world, and there's just a lot to it. I don't want to ruin any of it, but what I am saying is, for $9.99, these games are a steal. If you're interested in maybe some kind of like a little bit of horror game, a little creepy aspects to it, then you might want to check out Little Nightmares Complete Edition, which is typically $29.99. It's 80% off right now for only $5.99. This is a great price for a great game, and you get the whole thing. You're not just having to buy the game and the DLC later. Everything right there for $6. Like, that's an insane price. Not to mention Little Nightmares 2, I believe, is also on sale, and it's down 50%, down from $29.99 to $14.99. Both of these games are fantastic. I'd say you can't go wrong with either one, but if you're not sure if you're really into the style of game, I would definitely go for the first one. $5.99, that's a great price. 11-Bit Studios has a sale going on right now with an amazing deal on This Little War of Mine, which is typically $19.99 and is down to $1.99. Now at the same time, they also have Moonlighter, the complete edition, and that one is 80% off from $28.99 all the way down to $5.79. So both of these games are great, and you can get both of them for basically $8, which is an amazing price for two great games. Hobo is a fantastic game that a lot of people don't really talk about. This game is an adventure, a very creative game, and this comes from the makers of Torchlight and Torchlight 2. Now, typically it's $19.99, but right now it is $3.99. Now, it's only going to be that way for the next couple days, so if you get to this video after Wednesday, then unfortunately you won't be able to pick up that game on the fantastic price, but can't say I didn't tell you. Now, if you're a fan of the Lego games, quite a few of them are on sale right now. I did talk about the DC Villains game being on sale last video, and it was $8.99. I've been playing it. I've been having a ton of fun with it. I really enjoy the Lego games. They're just kind of silly fun. Now, I understand the new Star Wars game. That one's the hot topic. That one's the one to get, but not all of us have $60 sitting around. So here's a few sales on a few Lego games. Now, starting off with the Harry Potter collection, which I found to be very fun. It's just a great game to kind of play, turn your mind off, explore Hogwarts. And, typically the game is $49.99, but right now it is $9.99. Now, one of the biggest Lego games ever played was Super Heroes 2. Now that one is typically $44.99, and this is the deluxe edition, by the way. $44.99. Right now, it's $8.99. So if you're in the mood for Legos, there's a lot of good sales on Legos, and these are great games. They're literally just packed with a ton of silly fun and a lot of hours of gameplay, a lot of collectibles. These kind of games, like, they're kind of mindless, but they're fun, and that's kind of what we game, right? Just to have some fun. But if you're in for the mood, something a little bit more difficult, okay, a lot more difficult, and a lot more serious and a lot more scary, Blasphemous is on sale. That game is typically $24.99 and is down to $6.24 right now. The game is very, very hard, has some of the creepiest monsters. It's a Castlevania style type game. It is a lot of fun, but it is very difficult. And I would say that this game is one of those that really adds on a new game plus mode. When you have different creatures, you have a different situation. I'm not going to ruin anything, but it definitely does open up after you beat the game. There's still quite a bit more. This game is really good, and for only $6, definitely worth it. I have quite a few friends that like the Survivalist, and others that have told me about the Escapist, and I've played neither one of them, so I can't really tell you what they're about, but they look cool. I like this pixel animation. I understand, like, obviously the Survivalist has a lot to do with, like, crafting and surviving, apparently. Like, it's a survival game. Who would think? It's only called the Survivalist. But anyway, if you, like me, has not played them, now is a good time to check them out as the Survivalist, and this is the Expedition update. I don't know what the heck that means. Anyway, $24.99 typically, but now it's $6.24, and Escapist 2, $19.99 regularly, is $4.99. A really great indie Pokemon style type game is Monster Sanctuary. I really enjoyed this game. It has a lot of the things we love from, like, your typical Pokemon game as far as collecting monsters and raising them and training them, but also has a lot of exploration and actual combat that is really fun. Now, right now, Monster Sanctuary is $6.79. That is down from $19.99. Before I leave, I will say one last game, and it's not a huge sale, but it's significant. The new House of the Dead remake is typically $24.99. Right now, it is $19.99. Anyway, guys, I hope you'll find some great deals, some stuff you'll like. I appreciate your time. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I truly, truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you all have health, wealth, and most importantly, I hope you're all happy. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.